What's going on, guys? It's Mr. F like 9916. Welcome back to Pittsburgh Penguins NHL 16 Be a GM. We're on a 6-game win streak, and we are playing the Anaheim Ducks, trying to make our win streak now 7 games. So hopefully this one will go well. The Ducks are a good team, so it's going to be a tough game. We are finally back. It's been a long time since I've been back on the show. I had finals weeks, then the holiday season came around, so it's kind of busy, but we are back with a lot of stuff coming to the channel, and I gotta say, guys, this series is about to get interesting because after I think there's 4 games in this episode. We only have about 25 games, 22 games left in the year, so we are getting close to the playoffs, and I'll be showing the standings at the end. We're also, getting a lot closer to being up to 8th in the standings the way we've been playing recently. We could be up to 3rd or 4th by the end of the year, I'm hoping. So we'll see what happens, but Penguins are definitely starting to get better. Another thing, my might sound a little bit different because I forgot to bring my microphone home. Wow, I can't talk today. From college, and because of that, I'm actually using my brother's blue snowball. He was nice enough to let me use it, so a shout out to him for that. Thank you for letting me use this microphone. It's also a pretty good mic, so hopefully it sounds as good, just almost as good as mine, or maybe even as good. I don't really know, but anyway, we're playing the Anaheim Ducks. It's 1-1 here in the 3rd period. Ducks are on the power play. This game is tied. It's been a close game so far. Neither team has had a ton of chances. The Penguins, though, get an opportunity. Here's Evgeny Malkin to Dupuis. He scores. Short-handed goal. Penguins have the lead with 17 minutes left in the 3rd. We actually lead the National Hockey League in shorthanded goals. I think that was our 9th or 10th of the year. I know by the end of this episode we're going to have 10. Maybe there's one more coming later in the video, I don't remember, but good pass from Malkin to Dupuis, and Dupuis puts it in. So if you follow hockey in real life, you know Pascal Dupuis actually just retired a week or 2 ago because he has blood clot problems. So that was kind of tough to see. Career ended short because of that. But I live in Pittsburgh, and the support for him has been huge. And luckily he was getting towards the end of his career anyway. But fortunately, he's not going to be retired on this game for at least hopefully 1 or 2 more years. But the Ducks tie it up just a minute after we score. That's Corey Perry with the power play goal. Daniel Sedin had the penalty there, so that's going to be on him. But 16 minutes left, game tied at 2. We flash forward now, 6 minutes left. Anaheim Ducks are going to get a steal. They're going to get a few passes in front. They're going to go to the net and score. I don't think Marc-Andre Fleury should have let that one in. That's kind of a bad goal right there against him. He's done a lot of those this year. The Ducks have the lead now with only 6 minutes left. And the thing that has got us this winning streak is a bunch of goals right at the end of the 3rd period. We have scored, I think, like 3 times in the last minute over the 6-game winning streak to keep us tied up. So can we do it here? We're going to empty our net. 3 seconds left. Crosby's going to move in. Tries to take a shot, but he gets checked. That is going to be the game. The Ducks win, and our winning streak ends at 6. I can't really complain. Winning 6, losing 1, I'll be happy with that any day. I guess the winning streak had to eventually end somewhere, so the best we can do is bounce back with a win here against the New York Rangers. Back at home here in Pittsburgh, and the Rangers are going to score to take an early lead. 1-0. That's within the first minute. That's been one of the things that have plagued our team this year, is the other team scoring within like the first 2 or 3 minutes of the game. It's going to be Rick Nash with the goal, one of their best players. And again, I don't think Fleury should have let that one in right there, but what else can I say? So here's the Rangers again getting some passes back to the blue line. That one was deflected in, and it is 2-0. Nothing Fleury really could have done on that one. That's just a nice deflection by the Rangers. Now 4 minutes left, and the Rangers pass it to the blue line again. They get another shot. It gets deflected and gets way offline. Then they pass to the slot in on a rebound opportunity. They still don't score. Penguins try to get the puck, but they move to the front and score this time on a kind of a wraparound, I guess, but not really. So either way, it's now 3-0. We move to the 2nd period. At this point, I'm pretty angry, just trying to do anything. And Patrick Hornquist, our team leader in goals, he's going to be at 21, I believe, by the end of this episode in goals scored. It is definitely, he has definitely been our best player this year. There's no doubt about it. And he gets the goal there. So we are down by 2 now instead of 3. As you can see, that's just going to be a quick wrist shot over Henrik Lundqvist, and a good goal right there. gives the Penguins something on the scoreboard. So for Hornquist, I think at that point that's like his 19th goal of the season or something. He's even ahead of Crosby and Malkin. How about that? So this is just a few minutes later. Actually, a minute later, it's going to be Pascal Dupuis with the puck. He passes it over to Kunitz. He scores. Penguins only down by 1. Beautiful pass in the slot by Pascal Dupuis, and Kunitz finishes it off. And now it's suddenly 3-2. Kunitz has been somewhat of a disappointment this year, actually, but he's going to get a goal right there. Take another look at that play. Dupuis had an opportunity there to take a shot, but he saw an even better opportunity to pass it to a wide-open Chris Kunitz, and he scores. So now all of a sudden we are right back in this game, 3-2 with 4 minutes left. We go to the third, 41 seconds left. The Rangers on the power play. At this point, it seems like we're pretty much screwed. Brandon Sutter's going to come up. He's going to break a few defensemen. He takes a shot, and he scores! Another shorthanded goal by the Penguins, and it is tied 3-3 with 32 seconds left. An unbelievable goal at the end of this game to tie it up. An incredible comeback, capped off by a shorthanded goal with 32 seconds left. These are the type of clutch plays the Penguins have made game after game, and it's really the difference between us playing good recently and bad recently. We've had a lot of close games. We continue to win all of them. That's going to be it for regulation. The Rangers didn't have any opportunity there. We will go to overtime. The Rangers did start on the power play, but as you can see, nothing is going to happen for anyone in overtime. So we will go to a shootout, tied at 3. Here comes Sidney Crosby, first shooter. He moves in, but a save is made by Lundqvist. So Crosby unfortunately fails to get anything done there. He didn't even really have a good move. So now the Rangers are going to have an opportunity. They move in, and they're going to miss the net to the left. Way wide on that shot. Not a good opportunity. Now it's Evgeny Malkin with a chance. He skates in. He dekes, and he scores! Evgeny Malkin with a beautiful move. And the Penguins are up in this shootout. Look at that move. A great deke to get around Lundqvist. Nothing the goalie could have done there. Malkin, one of our best shooters on the team, does what he's best at. So now if Fleury makes a save, the Penguins win. Shooter moves in, and an easy save for Marc-Andre Fleury, and an incredible win for the Penguins. We come back from losing 3-0. I really can't believe we ended up winning that game, but just a wonderful job by the whole team there. And we move on to Carolina, so this should be an easy win. The Hurricanes have won 2 games at home the entire year. I'm dead serious. They're 2-22-2 before this game. That's how bad they are at home. It's going to be Hornquist with another goal for him early on in the game, midway through the first, and the Penguins have a 1-0 lead. Again, I am expecting nothing short of a steamroll victory at this point. That's going to be assisted by Olli Mata and Evgeny Malkin. Another good wrist shot goal for Hornquist. He has an incredible wrist shot. He really does. And he scores right there. Now with 17 minutes left in the second, Phil Kessel moves in, misses the net. It's given by Sidney Crosby. He passes it back to Kessel, and he shoots and scores on that attempt. Penguins lead now 2-0. So we are starting to build ourselves a lead here in the second period. That's going to be assisted by Crosby and Letang. Now in the second, 5 minutes left. It's going to be Brandon Sutter with it. He's going to have a long pass to Dupuis. Dupuis is going to make a beautiful move to deke the defender and score. That is a highlight reel video. There is no doubt about it right there. That's one of the best goals I've scored all season, to be honest. And Pascal Dupuis gives the Penguins a 3-0 lead. Take a look at this deke. Wow, he completely fooled the defender. That was a beautiful move, and before the goalie could even have a chance to react, he just top shelved it on the right side of the net and gave the Penguins their third goal. So we're going to flash forward now to just a minute later, 4 minutes in the second. Here's Daniel Sedin. He's going to give it to Kessel. Back to Sedin. He's going to pass it in front. Crosby didn't have an opportunity there, but it goes back to him. He's going to pass it over to Kessel, and it ends up going in. Who gets the goal? I believe it's Sidney Crosby. I'm not really sure what happened there. The puck bounced around in front of the net a little bit, and it somehow ended up going in. I think it was Crosby that was given the goal there. The Hurricanes scored a really stupid goal because Fleury, I was controlling him, and I passed it out to the player, and it was intercepted and in. So I blew a shutout there. It would have only been Fleury's second, but look at Bo Bennett splitting the D. Shades of Mario Lemieux right there. And you thought Dupuis' goal was good. This may be the goal of the year by the Penguins. Look at this goal. Bennett between the defenders and a beautiful deke on the goaltender to score. That is an incredible, incredible goal right there, guys. And the Penguins now all of a sudden lead this game 5-1, so that is pretty much going to do it, obviously. We win that game 5-1. We now head to Florida, Sunrise, Florida. Isn't this weird? It's a professional sports team that's located in a suburb of the city. That's really strange. Sunrise, Florida. I had to look it up because I'd never heard of it. It's outside of Miami, Fort Lauderdale area, but either way, Sidney Crosby's going to get a goal to give the Penguins a 1-0 lead. That's a good goal for Crosby. I think it had been a couple games. Well, no, he did score in the last game, but before that, it had been a while since he scored. So Marc-Andre Fleury's actually going to get an assist there, which is kind of funny, but Crosby with the goal gives the Penguins an early 1-0 lead right through the legs of Luongo, who is now playing for Florida, which I did not know that. But anyway, Fleury passes this one out. That was another mistake by me. I should not have passed that one out. I should have just covered it and went to the face-off, and that leads to a goal. So we are tied. Florida's a pretty bad team, so I'm not really worried at this point. We're on the power play now, and Florida's going to dump it all the way out. Penguins with the puck here. We try to pass it out, but it's not going to get out, in a short-handed goal for the Panthers. I have not let up many short-handed goals this year, so that's really disappointing. But now 2:50 left in the second period. Florida with the puck again. The Penguins are going to get a steal, and we are going to have a fight off a big hit. It's Adam Clendenning versus Bolland. I don't know what his first name is, but I was not expecting this at all. Clendenning has not been in a fight at all this year. It's been a really long time since I've been in a fight, so I really have no ability. So I'm just hoping that somehow I can win this fight. Clendenning's getting down pretty hard, though. He's going to try to get some right-handers on Bolland. Bolland's going to come in with a big right-hander there. And now another big right-hander is going to knock Clendenning out. So two really nice right-hand punches by Bolland there. He's going to walk away with a black eye, but he's going to win the fight. So that's unfortunate. And even more unfortunate, Florida's going to have a power play here. 17 seconds left on the power play. They're going to get a pass to the right side, well, actually to their left side, and they score. We're down 3-1 with 11 minutes left. The Penguins try to cap off another comeback, but unfortunately, we can't get anything going. We're going to lose this one 3-1. That's probably our first bad loss in about 20 games, guys. That's how good we've been playing recently. We should not have lost to that team, but unfortunately we did. So we have to bounce back with a win against Detroit because they are 8th in the conference and we are 9th. So winning this game would put us like 1 point behind them or something like that. It would be a huge win. We got off to a 1-0 lead. I forgot to record the beginning of the game, so unfortunately I couldn't get you that goal. The first goal was scored by Evgeny Malkin. So that's kind of what happened. But the Red Wings are going to get a goal right there on Marc-Andre Fleury. That's Henrik Zetterberg. I can't believe he's still playing. I remember him from way back in like 2008. When the Penguins played the Red Wings in the Stanley Cup Finals. They played in 2008 and 2009. And I was actually at Game 4, so that was an awesome day of my life right there. I'll never forget that game, but Daniel Sedin is going to get a goal there. That's his first goal in a long time. He's kind of struggled since being traded to the Penguins, but maybe he's warming up a little bit. That's a good goal for him. Penguins have a 2-1 lead here in the first, and Daniel Sedin with a nice rebound goal right there. So that's one thing I've learned. Aim for the pads, try to generate those rebounds. Just get the puck to the net, whatever you can do. That's really the strategy that has helped me got a little bit better on offense. Chris Kunitz is going to have a steal now. He's going to deke around some defenders, and another beautiful goal through deking around defenders. The Penguins have really turned it up the last couple games with their offense, except for that Florida game. That's a beautiful goal by Chris Kunitz, and the Penguins are going to lead at 3-1. That's going to be unassisted. He stole the puck himself. Oh, look at the move to get around the Detroit. He got around 3 people right there and backhanded it past Howard for the goal. So awesome goal by Chris Kunitz, and the Penguins now have a decent lead in this game. We flash forward to the third, 7 minutes left. Red Wings with the puck. The Penguins are going to get a check here. Hornquist is going to end up with the puck. He passes it to Malkin. He shoots. He scores. Evgeny Malkin now with his second goal of the game. Penguins now lead 4-1, so this one is quickly turning in to a blowout. At this point, it's pretty much over. We are going to go on to win this game. Let's take another look at this play. It's going to be Hornquist over the Malkin, and then Malkin goes left side, top shelf. Great play. That's a lot of puck movement for Howard, and he just can't keep up with it. And Malkin with his second goal of the game. At the end, I tried to get it to Malkin for the empty net goal. There's Malkin with it, and he hits the post. That would have been a hat trick for Malkin. That's really disappointing. I can't believe I hit the post. That's probably my fault for sucking at shot aim, but unfortunate. Here's where we are in the standings, guys. 9th, but take a look. Detroit has 58 games played and they're 1 point ahead of us. Columbus has 59 games played and they're 2 points ahead of us. And we've only played 57 games. So, effectively, if we win one of our next 2 games, we're ahead of Columbus. So that puts us up to effective 7th, you could say, in the conference. I want to thank everyone for watching. Stay tuned. Playoff race coming up. Where are we going to end up? You'll have to see. Make sure you rate, comment, and subscribe. For now, I'm Mr. F like 9916. Peace.